Welcome back, beautiful people. Come back, uplink. This is going to be awesome. Rise 2-0 up in the semifinal here with the 5K against Team Kaliber. And I think, wait, who is this still a Rise host or is this, no, it's TK host, right?
Still TK host.
TK, all right, TK should win this map despite Rise just absolutely pooping on them. Alley-oop, 2-point play, first 15 seconds. Never mind, maybe I am wrong. Chance, prediction for this map?
I would also have to agree with TK, despite Rise coming off to a hot start. We have seen them choke an uplink before, not even choke, just get completely mollywopped, but I do have faith in comeback uplink at the very least, and Fairsight is going to turn it into just now a 1-point game, but, you know, only 30 seconds into it, despite that 2-point play coming out of Mr. TJ, I still think TK, again, with the host, will be able to take this one.
Big gasp from you there, Deathly. What happened?
I was drinking some water. I don't think I was gasping at a particular play in the game here.
Oh, who shouted no? Someone
I think that was me. I saw Parasite go for the throw, and he was definitely, if he had a decent amount of armor on that, with that drone in his hands, he definitely could have gone for a 2-point play. I was looking at the mini map, but regardless, he did get the 1 point, and so now it's just going to be a 2-1 game. I think we're going to see Tej put this dunk in, however, to make that lead even steeper for the Rise squad. I saw Nameless. I saw TK playing this map specifically at UGC Niagara. Nameless sunk 12 shots in a row. So, I expect to see him not miss a single shot today. He has now set that expectation for him. For me, I expect to see him hit everything on comeback.
Definitely. How good a Team Kaliber at uplink comeback?
Very good. I mean, obviously, we've made some insane plays. The Looney game will always go down in infamy. With the comeback verse Envy, I believe it was.
It was. Pretty sick game.
Was what I consider probably one of the top 5 games that I've ever seen played in AW. As Nameless lines up a hot triple in glass.
That,
Emphasis on hot.
Emphasis on the hot.
But how good?
They're very good.
Without Looney though, in uplink.
Still just as dominant. I think Nameless is a more OBJ trade in favor of Looney. They're not going to miss that shot. Yep, see?
There it is. Parasite sinking it in. 4-2. TK still leading behind by 2. Nameless is in a position to get this drone off the reset, but he's going to decide to push ahead instead and be the escort for nobody on his team, actually. Not anyone on TK was able to make something out of that. So we're going to see Rise take the drone, miss a throw. Neslo still has the ability to go back, get it, and put it in his hands again for a dunk. He should have definitely been punished after that missed throw. Nameless was the only person to get kills out of the entire ordeal.
With 2 minutes 15 seconds left, Rise up 6-2 chance. Are we gonna see Mercy Rule coming in this first side?
That's an interesting question. If it happens, I think it won't be. It'll be within like 15 seconds of the round ending.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it'll happen very soon. So there's always a chance. Obviously, they don't need 2 dunks, but if it happens, it'll be too late in the round, and I don't think it'll be anything that TK can't overcome when they switch sides.
Nameless, he's gonna fall. However, Sharp able to pick up the drone. He's just trying to stay alive in glass, but really does need a little bit of team support. Pushing over now. Maybe going to go for the 1-point throw. Throws it. Does it connect?
Gets intercepted.
Intercepted by Chino. Definitely. You sound pretty depressed about that.
It's all right.
How do you feel about that interception right there?
It's hard to stay unbiased knowing that these guys are downstairs. And, like, dealing with the aftermath of a loss is always difficult. But, I mean, just as we say that...
how is that in the house? When the guys lose? Yeah.
It depends on what it is the loss is. If it's, like, final map in a 5K or a league match that was important for them to get better seeding or bring them back into the top 8. I mean, we went on a 5 losing spree after all the guys moved into the house. Those were some rough nights, as you said yourself. You'd be watching, and it'd be an immediate end to a stream, or Twitter would blow up and see something occurring. Like, it's just dealing with that aftermath is a more unique perspective than most people in this industry understand.
Right.
I mean, you lived with the Curse guys, so you completely understand it.
Gets a little interesting, that's for sure.
It does get interesting, very interesting. So I just know, like, with us trying to watch this fight tonight, if TK loses this match, It's gonna be some bad vibes in that living room.
Definitely out here just trying to think about the fight tonight. He's like, yo, I'm gonna post up in the living room. It's gonna be awesome. And he's like, but if we lose, the guys are gonna be pissed.
That's literally all I'm gonna hear about.
I mean, I feel like it's true as well, especially in a team house, right? Because you know the guys, all they're going to do is talk about COD. You lose in like the semifinal, the final, what are they going to want to do? They're going to want to talk about why they lost to try and improve. And that's something which happens. Whereas when you win, it's like, okay, we won, and then that's the end of it. You don't really hear it, right? It's just like, yay, congrats for like the first half an hour, but for the rest of the night, you can kind of relax. Especially in a team house, I feel like that's enhanced. Because if you're playing online and everyone's in a different location, like let's say us four are a team, right? Let's say we lose in the semifinal of a 5K. I say, all right, peace out, I'm out. You guys can't then pester me. Whereas when you're in a house, there really is no escape to those conversations, I feel.
They gotta come up eventually.
Right, exactly, and you would rather resolve them straight away. I know that from living with the Curse guys. They got a little bit loud.
Dude, those guys, they were not fans of each other. They
No, that's the thing. No, that's the thing. They were all really, really good friends. Like, ultimately, they were like some of the best friends. Like now, you'll see the guys at an event, and they're all like, "Hey, you know, I missed you. Like, how you doing?"
But at the time, is what I'm
No,
talking
at the time they were still really good friends. They just were bad teammates.
We're talking about the roster with Tipsy,
Yeah.
Burns,
Yeah.
Coach.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they were an enable.
An
They were,
enable?
yeah, they were great friends, just really bad
From
teammates.
that was when Tipsy was like heavy on the YouTube, and I don't know, just the things that he was saying in his videos, he did not sound like he wanted to be there.
Again, good friends, bad teammates. That was.
Oh, okay,
That's what it is. Like they
Okay.
love each other to death, but they just didn't really want to play with each other, especially after Anaheim. I feel like they had a really good placement there, finished in 4th place. Then I left, and Maven took over, and they crumbled. So you can read whatever you want into that. Just saying. Just saying. Maven.
Really would have a much better perspective than I would on the thing. I'm talking about from an outsider's perspective. It didn't look so hot, but like you said, that's all behind. What you probably see everything behind closed doors. So
That's true.
But let's get back into this game here. Nameless is actually playing so well for TK right now on the top of the scoreboard. Since the first half has been getting some very clutch multi-kills and some multi-kills that kind of came a little bit late. I think especially on the play where he was inside blue and there were 3 players surrounding him. He was able to get those 3 kills, but not until Rise put the score in. Now we're going to see Theory with the drone in hand. 1 versus 1. Nameless is the only player in range to stop it, and he is actually not going to be able to do anything now, as we're going to see Theory throw it right in.
No, definitely. Is Theory going to be watching the fight with you tonight?
He's probably still gonna be playing in the 5K.
He's gonna be in the grand finals.
That or I'm making him pay for the whole fight. So,
Yo, extra $2,000 on the line thanks to Control Freak. So fight should be
You
on
pay for
Theory.
that fight a couple times over and still be all right.
All right, he's doing real good. Nameless from distance goes for the 1-point throw and
No.
missed.
wow, there goes his perfect uplink record.
Yep. Chance,
No.
how much of an issue is that, missing 1-point throws? I mean, there they get lucky, Sharp in a position to pick it up and go for 2. But when you're down in a game like this, Chance, how important are those 1-point throws?
I mean, obviously every point matters. Like, there's no way you could say that missing a 1-point shot is a good thing. Even when it works out like that, I would much prefer 5 hit 1 points, like shots in a row, than a handful of missed ones and 1 lucky conversion. So obviously you're gonna want to hit every single shot. And the thing I don't understand is the game mechanic, it never changes. It's the exact same throw from your character every time. They've had months to be able to practice all of these various throws. And like, if we were to play in a horse game against some professional players and do the normal shots, they would be able to hit all of them almost 100% of the time, bar anything ridiculous. So especially if you're not getting shot at, even like the flinch isn't a factor. It's not like pressure and you're missing those shots. It's just, I don't know if it's a weak mentality or players get nervous. I don't know what it is, but it's rough.
I think it's definitely just like in that moment you might have a weak mentality, like, oh, should I go for the 2-point play here? Oh, is someone going to shoot me or stun me like while I'm throwing this in? You know, there were 2 players in front of Nameless. One was on top of sandbags. One was about to be top blue. Once a player gets to top blue, you're not making that in as long as they do their job.
Is
And
that
I think that it's
acceptable,
sort of a situation like that. But still, Nameless should have hit that shot.
It-
There was nobody there at that moment, so that should have not even been on his mind.
But at a professional level, is that acceptable?
No, you know, you don't ever want to miss those shots. You always want to be able to hit it, especially like Chance said. It's not like there's a bar that you have to like. It's the same shot every time. It's 100% consistent.
Right. You just hit right trigger and the guy throws the drone. Really,
Right.
as simple as that. Sharp can go for 1, connects. 60 seconds left, Deathly. Down by 4. Is the dream alive?
I still think it's alive. Obviously, if they'd made the 2 shots that they'd miss, it'd be within a dunk, which is entirely doable. But we've seen crazier things in uplink, as Parasite or Sharp is going to miss the shot, but I think they have a player
that was
there
unfortunate.
for the. Oh my
no.
god!
That was a really smart play from TK. They knew they couldn't afford to go for a 1-point play, so whoever threw it for the 1, I'm not sure who it was, intentionally went for the miss to try and go for kind of an assist. But unfortunately, TK not able to slay out. Rise able to get another 1-point play. 13-8, 25 seconds left. The TK house is about to explode. This
TK
is gonna
could
be
not-
good. Definitely. I want you to be my floor reporter. I want you to run downstairs. I want you to listen in to Parasite as he power rages.
You can listen to it on stream. I already heard a couple of things.
Really? Already? Oh my god. I want you to find out what they're trying to say. If you can just maybe listen. You
Dude,
don't have
that
to
right there.
You should yeah, I think Fox's video is out for me. Is
I
your
just put it
webcam?
back up.
Oh.
It said I reached my 4-hour limit.
Yeah, I had that as well.
Limit.
I put it back up.
It's heartbreaking. I want to see that beautiful
You can
face.
just turn it off and turn it back on.
It's all right.
For now, guys, we're going to head to a quick commercial break. Rise through to the grand finals today of the 5K. Be right back.